they came to this church, and both Glenn and Jeanne have been integral members of this congregation ever since. One of the things I really enjoy about my job, anywhere I serve, is learning the history of the particular church I'm in. And this church has a lot of history, and when we look at the recent history of this church, the last 40 or 50 years, it's unbelievable the footprints that Glenn has left on this congregation. All of the ways that he has faithfully and selflessly served this congregation, given up his time, his energy, his efforts. It's really nothing short of inspiring. It is what, as members, we should all aspire to. And because of that, and because of his recently stepping down as our church treasurer, several of us in this congregation, as I'm sure all of you would agree, wanted to not only publicly acknowledge and thank Glenn for his many, many years of dedicated service to and for this congregation and this community, but also wanted to honor all of his service in a special way. So some of us had talked a few months ago about getting a plaque of recognition. But then I spoke to Jeanne, and she said the last thing they need is another plaque for their children to figure out what to do with when they have gone. So what has been decided, the way we want to express our love and our honoring of your service is that in the name of this congregation, in honor of you, we will be making an equal cash donation both to the Taylorville Public Library and to the Sertoma Club, which are two organizations here in town that are very close to your heart, that you've been involved with for years. And we hope that their work will be blessed through our giving to honor you. And what I put to all of you, the congregation, for the next 2 weeks, there have been funds that have been designated and set aside for these donations. But for all of you, should you wish to contribute in the honoring not only of our servant but our friend, you may do so. You may designate a gift that can be added to what has been set aside so that these organizations that mean so much to him can be supported through our honoring of Glenn's service. If you have any questions of how those donations might be made or received, you can speak with Shauna, our financial secretary. You can ask me. You can make inquiries at the church office by phone or email. Glenn, thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your example. Thank you for showing what it means to be Christ's faithful disciple.
I want to thank everyone here because anything that I have done has not been done just by me. It's been done with me and any successes that I've enjoyed.